server just came with the food. They explained really briefly that this is a tomato sauce, this is a coconut sauce, this is a sample sauce, and this white sauce over here is the dessert. And I got a mango drink. So let's stab it. Yo, I'm in East Van. I'm at DOSA Factory. It's a Monday, and my buddy actually came here before and he highly recommended it. They have a special for dosas on Mondays. It's super cheap. It's $6.95. It comes with the dessert and the dosa, of course, for $6.95, which is super cheap. And I happen to get a mango drink here as well. But yeah, very quickly, DOSA Factory. And the dosa that I ended up getting is this one in particular. It is the MADRASI style special dosa with chutney and masala. So the server said out of like 100 patrons, like 90 would get it. And they asked me for like my spice tolerance. So I kind of like outplayed myself and say like I eat like green chilies, but let's see how it is. I don't know if I should eat it with my hands or if I should use fork and knife. Excuse me. Is it customary to use your hands or should I use the cutlery?
So you can use your hands as well as the
Okay, so just dive in with it. Okay, I'll definitely take your advice on that. Yeah. So, okay, like a reveal on the inside, but just try a little bit of the dosa here. Try it with the coconut sauce. Cheers, guys. Dosa, first time having it. Dosa Factory, East Van. It's a Monday special. Very well spiced. Let's see how this one is. Dip it in the sample. It reminds me a lot like a samosa, except for it's not like super crispy outside. The dosa itself, it's flaky, and I think potato filling, it's very spicy, but it's very well seasoned. This one already has some of the tomato sauce. So it seems like the two sauces, the coconut and the tomato sauce, it dials back the dosa so it's more chill. But the chutney and the masala, like the potato mixture, that in itself is very like seasoned, it's very spiced, so it's very good. And I like the fact that they concentrate it like in the middle, and they give you a large portion of this, I want to say like, I'm not too sure what this is, but like the piece that you just like mix between like the sauces and the sample, which is nice because usually when I go to like an Eastern Indian, like Northern Indian restaurant. They give like minimal like roti naan, but I like this one because which is nice because usually when I go to like an Eastern Indian, like Northern Indian restaurant, they give like minimal like roti naan, but I like this one because it's less heavy and you get more to dip into everything, which is cool. I honestly don't think I'm eating it right, just because I'm taking too much of this, when I should be taking some from the, like, take a look at this. It's so spiced, man. Oh my god. Very unique. Look at the amount of spice on this portion right here. Yeah, there's a lot of like red onions in addition to the potatoes and peppers in there. It's thick, it's refreshing, but I still can't get enough of this thin textured like item where you just dip it in everything. Yeah, I've just heard so many things about this restaurant. I've seen so many photos where the presentation, they bring it out. Like, they have that crispy, like, this carb, like, wrapping, and it's, like, rolled. So when it came out, like, on a flat piece, I was, like, kind of a little surprised. enjoy it. It's pleasant. You can just like constantly eat, and you don't get like that horrible like bloated feeling, which is nice. All the flavor is from the spices, which is good. Although like portion size, I mean like I guess you could say 25% left. Is it spicy? It depends who you ask. I mean, like, if you can't handle spice, avoid it. But if you can handle spice, this is, I would say, like a 7. And what's sick is they give you like a tomato paste or like a coconut paste where the sauce dials it back. So if you can't handle it and you can't handle the sample sauce, then definitely make use of the coconut or tomato paste. Make sure I'm still filming. I'm gonna try this mango drink now. A little on the thicker side. It's kind of reminds me of like a yogurt kind of. It's thick. It's refreshing, but I still can't get enough of this thin textured like item where you just dip it in everything. What I like about that dosa, they pepper in some red onions to kind of give it that fresh hit. Well, when it comes to the spiciness, it's seasoned, but it wasn't spicy. I think the sambal had more spice. It seems like there's lentils in here. Like a kind of barley like mixture. Very rich, very heavy. I could see myself eating this like on a rainy day, which is fairly solid. And I'm gonna dive into this, I believe this is like a yogurt or something. Oh, it's like a huge patty in there. Refreshing, much needed after a spicy meal. And I'm gonna dive into this. I believe this is like a yogurt or something. Oh, it's like a huge patty in there. Refreshing, much needed after a spicy meal. Finish it off with some mango. This was like a yogurt kind of like smoothie, delicious. Anyways, just to do a finalization, MADRASI style special dosa. Very well seasoned. It was like pretty much a potato mixture with like a thin carne carb, where they give you like coconut, tomato paste, and if it's too spicy for you, it was like a kind of chutney and masala like infused with spices on the potato, and there's like a bunch of red onions. Biting into it, the potatoes, like, although dry with like some moist texture, they add some red onions to give a juicy burst to it, which is good. When it comes to the overall rating of the dosa, I like the fact that they give you like those sauces. Like if you want to dial it back, do the coconut. If you want to dial it back, do the tomato. And then after, the fact that like the breading is thin as well, like you don't feel weighed down by it, which is an experience. Although it wasn't as crazy spicy as I was building it up in my head, but if you can handle spice, then definitely get it. If not, then I would steer away from it. Get something that isn't as spicy. In terms of rating, I'll give it a solid 8.5. The meal was fairly solid, although the mango lassi smoothie was a little too thick. Like, they should have added some like ice, or just maybe added a little bit more water just to make it more smoother, but I mean, like, it is what it is. So the sambal was solid, the dosa was solid. It's not as spicy as everyone makes it out to be, and I like the 2 small sauces on the side as well. Anyways, Dosa Factory, East Van, on Kingsway. Definitely check it out. Mondays is cheap deal, and until next video, guys. Peace.